I've been following XRP for years, and I've never seen a moment like this. Elizabeth Warren's attack in the Senate hearing could be the turning point XRP never saw coming. I'm going to break it all down, and trust me, you won't want to miss what happens next. Brad Garlinghouse stepped into the Senate for the first time to testify, and XRP was at the heart of the discussion. But what did Elizabeth Warren say that has sent shockwaves through the crypto community? And more importantly, how will this change everything for Ripple and XRP? Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, addressed the Senate, explaining how Ripple uses the XRP ledger to enable fast, low-cost, and scalable transactions for global payments. He emphasized that XRP is a decentralized, battle-tested, open-source blockchain designed to serve the financial world and improve the global payment system. But just as it seemed like things were going smoothly, Elizabeth Warren immediately raised concerns. She came in strong, arguing that tokenized stocks, something Ripple is involved with, could cause serious problems for the financial system. Specifically, she warned that big companies like Meta and Tesla could tokenize their stocks and bypass traditional systems, calling this a serious problem for our country. So, now that we know what happened during this historic hearing, what does this mean for the future of XRP and the entire crypto market? Let's dive into the impact of Warren's words. What happens when someone as influential as Elizabeth Warren sets her sights on XRP? How much of an impact will it really have on Ripple's future? Could this hearing be the moment that changes everything for XRP investors? Elizabeth Warren's attack on tokenized stocks could have serious repercussions for XRP's future. This isn't just about XRP's price or Ripple's legal battles, it's about how Warren's anti-crypto stance could influence the regulatory landscape in the US. While Warren raised concerns about illicit activities, Chainalysis recently reported that less than 1% of blockchain activity is illicit, often even less than what is seen in traditional finance. So, despite her concerns about crypto, the data suggests that the crypto space may actually be less problematic than traditional financial systems. So, with Warren's words shaking things up, the real question is, how will Ripple fight back and continue pushing XRP's agenda forward? Let's take a look at that. Is this hearing just about XRP, or could it have far-reaching implications for the entire crypto market? What if Warren's stance on tokenized stocks is just the beginning of a much larger battle for the future of digital assets? Warren's stance isn't just aimed at XRP. It's part of a much broader debate about the role of crypto in the global financial system. She has consistently been a strong critic of crypto, but this hearing could mark a turning point in how the US regulates digital assets. Warren's criticism of tokenized stocks and blockchain technology is not just an attack on Ripple, it's an attack on the broader crypto industry. What's at stake here is whether the US will embrace the future of decentralized finance or continue to impose regulations that may stifle innovation. Now that we've established how Warren's attack affects not only XRP but the broader crypto space, let's take a closer look at how Ripple is responding and using this moment to strengthen its position. With so much pressure on Ripple, could this Senate hearing actually help them? Is there a way that Ripple could turn this situation around and come out on top, despite the challenges? Ripple has been facing challenges from the SEC and regulators, but it's not backing down. In fact, Ripple has strategically positioned itself to use this situation to its advantage. For example, Ripple's recent partnership with BNY Mellon to act as the custodian for its enterprise-grade stablecoin, RLUSD, highlights the company's growing influence in traditional finance. Ripple has also secured over 60 global licenses, showing that it's continuing to expand its reach and play a central role in the digital asset ecosystem. With these strategic moves, Ripple is positioning itself to weather regulatory storms and continue pushing XRP's adoption globally. So, while Ripple is gearing up for the challenges ahead, what's the bigger picture here? What does all this mean for XRP's future, and could this Senate hearing actually create an opportunity for XRP to thrive? Let's explore that. So, here's the bottom line. Elizabeth Warren's words may have rattled the crypto community, but Ripple isn't backing down. XRP's future may have looked uncertain at first, but Ripple's resilience and strategic partnerships are setting it up for continued growth. Despite the challenges, Ripple's ability to partner with traditional financial giants and secure global licenses signals that XRP's influence is only going to increase. While the regulatory fight continues, Ripple has positioned itself to thrive even in the face of adversity. So, what does this all mean for XRP's future? Could this be the moment when Ripple takes control of its narrative and reshapes the future of payments? I believe it could be, but we'll need to keep a close eye on how things unfold. If you want to see how Bitcoin's new all-time high impacts XRP and the entire market, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss the next breakdown on how this could change everything for crypto.